There's something that I am finding to be quite disturbing. And this is something that I'm realizing, and by even having conversations with men, they too are finding this to be very disturbing. It has become quite a trend. It's been going on for quite some time now, and I am going to put some of the blame, not all, some of the blame on the whole entertainment industry and the lack of proper female role models that we as melanated women have. We look at, not all of us, some of us, look at these entertainers, those like Cardi B, Sexy Red, Beyonce, Lil Kim. I don't know all these females. Whoever, all these, y'all kind of get the picture. You kind of see what picture I'm painting here. Our melanated women have lost, some of us have lost our way because we have come to look to the wrong source as a sense of, or as a blueprint on how we are to be as women. And of course, this is kind of is spiritually, demonically, spiritually, I'm going to say orchestrated. But I'm not going to get into that aspect of it. We're going to stick with the psychology of it. Now, what I'm speaking of is the fact that some of our women, older and younger women, find twerking and showing off all of their assets as something that is okay. And it's not okay. If you feel the need to twerk, if you feel the need to show off all of your assets in order to attract a man, that says a lot about your character or the lack thereof. Now, this is not to pass judgment, okay? But at some point, the brakes have to be put on, because we as women, we have the power to set a tone as to how relationships will go, as to how a male will, I won't say perform, but how a male will behave or approach us. We set this tone. And if you're out here shaking your ass, showing off all your assets in order to attract a man, and then when one step to you, and he stepped to you in the way that you're presenting yourself, you want to get mad. You ready to fight. You want to get loud. You're putting yourself on display. And when you put yourself on display like this, you're going to attract the attention of the wrong type of man. If you're trying to attract a quality man, showing off your assets, shaking your ass, honey, that's not going to cut it. Because a good quality man, he's going to see past all of this. You see what I'm saying? A quality man is not going to see this. He doesn't look solely at this. It's what I said in the previous video. A good quality man searches for a woman who matches his intellect, okay? Who can give him support, respect, and loyalty, okay? A good quality man look at what's in your heart, the quality of your heart, and not just what's between your legs. Because, honey, we outnumber men, okay? So A man can get that anywhere. That's easy. But to find a woman who has standards, who has value, who knows her worth, that's hard to find. That is becoming a rarity. Believe it or not. Okay? And the same way as women are waking up, okay, some women are waking up to the truth of who they are and beginning to see their worth, their value. Men are doing the exact same thing. So when you're putting yourself on display in such a way, what you're saying is, I lack I lack self-respect. I have no self-respect. I need attention. I need to be validated by a man. I don't know my worth. Okay? So therefore, I put myself on display in hopes that a man would notice me and give me what, and I'm going to say this, what my daddy didn't give me. That's love. That's affection. And I feel that that's psychologically, that's why a lot of women do this, because they lack that positive male role model in their lives to show them how to present themselves as a lady in order to attract the right type of men. So if you are seeking to attract the right type of man, you have got to change your way of behaving, your way of thinking. And that's going to come with you doing what I always say. You have to do the inner work. A lot of people try to go around it, okay? And thinking that, this gonna fix it all. No. One thing you cannot fake, you can fake a lot of things, but what you cannot fake is energy. Energy does not lie, okay? You can say you're confident. You can say you have self-esteem. You can say you know your worth. All this, that, and the third. But your actions is going to say different. That's one thing. Okay? And even if you try to put on a show or act as though you are, confident and you know your worth, there's energetically, you are broadcasting your insecurities. You are broadcasting your need for validation, your need for attention. And ladies, we don't give men the proper credit that they deserve. They're not as dumb as we think they are. They're not as slow as we think they are. Men are quite intelligent. Okay? And as I said in a previous video, they're very calculated. You have to understand, men are logical thinkers. Men can pick up on things just like we as women can. Their intuition may not be as strong as ours, but they're able to pick up on things just like we can pick up on things. Those things that are unspoken. Because we're dealing with energy here. We are energetic beings. We're spiritual beings, and spirit is nothing but pure energy. Okay? So you can do this all day long, saying you're confident and you're strong and you're this and you're that, but your energy is broadcasting different. So that's why I say you have got to do, like, really, really, really go within yourself and do the inner work. You have to figure out why it is or what happened in your past that's causing you to be this way, or to feel as though you have to be so desperate in your attempts to attract a man. You're not going to find a good quality man or attract a good quality man, again, showing off all your assets and behaving like, I'm going to say, a hood rat. Yeah, I said it. You're not going to attract a quality man that way. Now, if you are in the delusional mindset to say, well, I don't need a man, I could do bad all by myself, that's fine. Don't even pay attention to a word that I'm saying. Do your own thing and live your single life, okay? But for those of you who are, desiring to get into a connection with the opposite sex, someone of quality, then again, you have to change your behavior. You have to change your way of thinking. And it all starts internally. Okay? So this is something that I kind of wanted to share. And I know there are probably hundreds of videos out there on YouTube, on social media, speaking of the same thing. But for those who are in my circle, who may not know, then I just kind of wanted to put that out there because, like I said, if we as a people desire things to get better between the two of us, or not the two of us, between the male and female species as melanated beings, we have got to do our part. That is a must. And my sisters, you have got to understand the power in which you possess. We are some extremely powerful beings. Why do you think they try so hard to suppress us as women? They know the power in which we possess as women. Trust me. So therefore, they try to dim our light. We have the power to shift things around. But in order for us to shift things around, we have got to do our part. We can't be pointing the finger. You see what I'm saying? Playing the blame game. We have to learn how to take accountability for our own bullshit. Plain and simple. So, yeah, I just kind of wanted to come on and share that with you guys, and just to encourage my sisters to lift you up. But baby girl, you don't have to be out here twerking and showing off all your assets to get the attention from a man. You don't have to do that. See the value within yourself first and foremost. Learn how to love yourself first. Because if you don't know how to love yourself, if you don't see your own value, you can't expect nobody else to see it. Because you're broadcasting. We are always broadcasting, whether we know it or not. What's going on internally, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, we are continually broadcasting that out. Our interstate broadcast out, whether it's negative, positive, or indifferent. Okay? So, you don't have to do all that. Do work on yourself. Learn to love you so that you can change your energetic blueprint and start attracting the right type of men to you. I know this from experience. I'm not just talking out of the side of my neck. Now, I wasn't out here twerking, showing off all my assets. No, I wasn't doing that. My issue was something different. But when you do the work, when you truly do the inner work, I promise you, you will start attracting the right type of men to you, if that's what you desire. Okay? But it all starts with you. Now, I'm not saying you do this in order to attract a man. That's not your sole purpose. You do it so you can have self-esteem for yourself, so you can have love for yourself. Because at the end of the day, if a man decides he wants to leave, you have to still be okay with you. You should allow the presence of another person to alter your state. And that's another video itself. I don't want to get off too deep, and I don't want to make this video too long. It's already at 15 minutes. I know our attention span is very short. So I'm going to end this video until the next one. Peace.